Hi guys, I'm Ravissen Carpenen and I'm a self-taught 3D artist based in Mauritius. I work on food related stuff, so I love food. When I say I love food, I really love food. Friend, this is Mauritius, aka the Peanut Island. You may ask why is the Peanut Island? Because it's so small you can't even see it on the map. It is located near Africa, so if you haven't seen it, please come. It is a very beautiful island. I work on two Mauritian projects, and here they are. So as you can see, these two projects was made in Blender, ZBrush and Substance Painter. It was very difficult to make, but not impossible, right? So I will walk you throughout the project. The first one I will talk about is the Farata one. The Farata one was difficult as there was a lot of things to do, mainly to merge all the organic stuff together and to get it right. So the first step I had to do is to get some references of Google. They were very beautiful, and some on YouTube. The main step was to get the main shape of the Farata. So what I did, I went in ZBrush and sculpted out the first layer of detail for the Farata, which then I proceeded to retopologize it and make out the UV, which was imported into Substance Painter where the textures were made. And the other element was from QXL Megascan, mainly the leaf stuff and the table texture. The others were recycled elements from other projects that I've made. When you think about it, it's better to use your previous project element and use it again in your new one, as it is more efficient and you gain more time. So yeah, let's get to the video. Yeah, I've made a time-lapse video for you. Let's see, and I will get back to you soon. Using ZBrush to make out the basic shape of the Farata, which then I'm gonna add more detail using Dynamesh, using the burp tool to make the small shape on the Farata. I think it's fun to add details when you can, and maybe sometimes you can't stop adding more detail, so it's kind of funny to think about it. So I'm masking out the shape so that the brush doesn't pass through the shape and cast out behind it. I'm gonna test out the Farata in Blender, make sure everything looks good, and then I'm gonna use ZBrush remesher to make sure everything looks good. Create the UVs, the maps, export it to ZBrush, where I'm gonna add the details on it, the basic color, the white part, and use mouse to add the burn part. I blur out the textures using Substance Painter blur tool. I'm gonna use the overlay layer to add the burn part of the Farata. Here I'm on QXL downloading the banana leaf. Here is the funny part where I fold the Farata using the transpolating tool in ZBrush, which is quite handy. This part is iron course. It was really fun to make in Blender and very easy. As per the material, it was a basic smart material that is available on Substance Painter. I only use a mouse called the Wone mouse. So yeah, very easy and very practical to use at some time. So right now I'm masking out the leaf of the QXL banana leaf, adding up the textures of the leaf. Do a quick view to see if everything look good. I'm gonna use albedo of the texture for the Farata to make the burn part more look more real. Right now I'm working on the fluid part. I sculpted out a basic shape in Blender. This part is where I did the material for the fluid part. I use Reynolds Martinez material in this one. It's very useful. Go and check it out. So this part I'm gonna do the meat part or the soya part. This was very easy. I use the texture I found online, and I use the displacement that we have on Blender to make it look more appealing. These are the beans. The peas, everything. This is I think the onion. This was kind of funny to make because I didn't get the time to put the textures on, so I did it quick. This is a big piece, white peas if you want. I had some problem here where the particle was not working very well, so I placed it by hand. This one I added the same elements to the fluid using Blender hair system. Here I'm trying to adjust the textures on the fluid to make it look more like a masala, not like mud. In this part I'm trying to use my recycle project and use the element that have already been used in other project, which is very useful. Placing it well, trying to get a nice composition out of it. And this is a gloss of beer, of course, why not? Gonna fold it to make the effect of that we have. Here is the texture for the table. I'm gonna use it in the composition. It was downloaded from QXL Megascan. I'm gonna add some fancy stuff on it, some basil leaf on it to make sure it look gorgeous. And I think it's that's it. Everything is now set up. just need to render it and put it to Photoshop, where I will adjust the light, the highlight, the textures overall, and I'll maybe add some smoke to it to make it more like in an action shoot. Here I'm using spot healing to make sure the fluid merge well with the Farata, so that we do not get this weird line around. And here we are, guys, it's done. As you can see, it was a very long video, but hey, we have to learn, and I think it's the best way to show you how I made these in Blender, ZBrush and Substance Painter. So it was not difficult, but it was very time consuming for you, but I assume for you you've never done through this stuff, so I will relate that it will be difficult for you, but nothing is possible. Nothing is possible if you work, you continue to work, right? So yeah, this is it. Hope you like it, guys. Hope this inspires you a lot. I had a great time making this video for you, and had a great time with you, not for with you.